Здравейте, банда, отново и добре дошли на поредния епизод. Да видим. Отиваме към... Да. Оглеждаме се навсякъде за копия. Ето, едно. Така. Това не е. Това директно го игнорирам. Защото е... Айде само да... Това май не сме го гледали преди. Или сме го гледали?
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is made
Значи не е.
entirely of iron. I can see
И
that the
това не
tip
е.
is engraved with the symbol of the sun.
И това не е. Окей. Така че, хайде. Някъде двери има ли, бе? Това какво е? Ето. Това не сме го гледали. Вижте. Тук съм ги пропуснал. Да, човек трябва по няколко пъти. Изживеем.
I can see that this lance has the characteristic shape of a spear. It is made of iron, and its tip is engraved with a cross.
Ние не искаме. Фиш. Значи, it's not that. Spoil myself. Виж се сила. Извинявам се, че така се прозявам микрофона. Аре, бе. Тук има ли копия изобщо? Да, имаше едно накрая. Нали? Да. Не, обаче това не е. Това мисля, че даже беше златно. То е също в формата на листенце. Така че не е то. Чакайте да видим да не е така пак върху някое. Тук съм го изтървал от много гледане. Така. Голямо прозяване направих и реших да мютна микрофония. Все пак. Добре. Добре, така. Тук няма. Хайде. Няма. Добре. Тук пак няма. Не е това. Я.
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is in iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising sun engraved on the tip.
Не. Сме. О. Аз тук така май защо не идвах в ляво. Или... Не, идвах. Yeah.
We can see that this lance has a particular spear shape. It is coated
Ето
in
бе.
gold. You can distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable.
Добре. Ха. Хм. 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 Няма за сега да го... Може би е това.
This sarcophagus has been ravaged by time. It's sort of ageless, I guess. It's entirely sculpted.
Добре. Така. Тук има ли нещичко? Няма. Така, този е с риба. Май не сме виждали друго с риба. Тук е с слънце. Я да видим. Няма. Къде са ти? Къде няма? Там няма. Ахахаха. Так, това не е. Да не говорим, че е цялото златно. Маре, толкова е повече мед, отколкото желязо. Ахахаха. Е, това не е. Защото знаем, че не е leaf shaped. Така. Ето е това. Я. Може би това да е.
I can see that this lance has the shape of a boar spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can just make out the symbol of the eye of Ra engraved on the tip.
Не. Не. Е как? Ето. Той каза, че онова е coated in gold, ама мислех, че се объркал, ама ето явно може да ги различава.
I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
Добре. Така, ето. Copper rimmed. Shape of a spear. Shape of a spear. И Мортимер казва Shape of a spear. Така. Spear. On the tip.
I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
Добре. Защото някой не са on the tip. Това ни е. Ама ние тук не сме идвали, бе. Това не е. Това някак съм го пропуснал. Не знам как. От нова къл. Нали? Тук не сме идвали. Не бе, идвали сме. Той е Лорд Мортимер. Нещо има ли от... Аха! Я виж ти скрито покрито. Да не е някаква...
What about this lance? It's got a spear shape. The blade is partly made of copper. A barely visible crucifix is engraved on the blade.
Не, круцификс. Фиш. Така мисля, че онова с рибата. Райба, 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 райба. Мисля, че сме, надявам се, лутнали всичко навсякъде. Така че... Сега то, нали, играта малко така директно ни казва. Гледай, нали, това даже, нали... Има си оградка. Даже според мен, нали, това така е направено, че на теб ти става ясно, че това е. Нали, той е по средата. Свещи, какво ли още не е. Така. Да, това е. Take.
I must be sure of my choice. I cannot get it wrong. Am I absolutely sure this is the one to take?
Use. Мисля, че това е. Някакво повече да правим. Да се ходим. Не знам как така никой не идва почти никога след нас да ни притеснява. Но... не се опаквам. Много е крипи, гледайте. Creepy crawlers. Така, хайде. Опа. Аз не знам къде е майка ни, между другото. Някъде. Отиде. Така. Хайде. Охо, браво. Смятайте, хора, не съм намерил всичките копия. Не съм намерил всичките следи, ама... то не знам... Както да е. Добре. Я да видим сега. Първо какво имаме тук да сложим? Само едно. И то ще е на questioning. Questioning е тук. Абсурд. Manipulation. Окултизъм винаги слагаме. Тези тук за сега защо. Politics. Не, тук е така. И логика. Виждам, че ползваме доста логика. И vigilance. Давай. Добре.
I'm already pressed for time as it is. Mother's waiting for me on the wharf.
On the wharf отиде, бе. Вярно, бе. Ох, че съм прост. Тъй. Продължавам да не ги намирам мапка му. Докс. Не намирам манускрипти. Защо така? Преди ги намирах, бе. Добре, 4 точки ни даде. Окей. Хайде. Няма да се връщаме. Ахаха. Няма. Пълно ли? Пълно не. Добре, хайде. Добре, не от тук. А откъде? Малко е този пъзъл с статуите. На какво шано го решихме просто? Не е истина.
Sticking your nose
господине.
everywhere again.
Wow, what's the matter with him? Excuse
става,
me,
че?
monsieur. I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my
Conference.
career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
surprised
yeah.
Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what
Mortimer.
you took from him immediately.
Мартема!
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
Hit him, made him see sense.
Look, I don't know what you're going on about, and I don't have time for this right now.
Don't bank on getting rid of me so
Oh.
easily, Piaget. Where have you been?
Чакайте. Какво? Не, човек, търся майка си, бе.
I'm still looking for my mother, if you can believe it. I've been in the manor basement to check if she might have gone lost.
And did you find her?
No, not a trace.
I'm warning you, Derichet. I have got my eye on you. I'll soon figure out what you are up to. And I am convinced that you have indeed robbed Mortimer. The game is up. Give me what you took from him.
You know, this is becoming an obsession with you.
Show me what you are carrying, or I will call the servants.
Добре. Не бе, това трябва да е. Това не е. Лоудстоун.
Very well. Fair is fair. You've exposed me. Here. This is what I took from him. Look, I'm sorry. I acted on a bizarre impulse.
I don't know either, and frankly, you have disappointed me. That said, it is not as bad as I thought it would be. Right. We'll leave it there. I'm glad that things have been cleared up.
Това беше логика,
Are we
нали?
finished here?
В смисъл,
Indeed we
другите не
are.
бяха
I
реални.
shall leave you.
That's right. Go play somewhere else. See you later, monsieur. Come on. I have to hurry up and join my mother at the wharf now.
Добре. Окей. Дай се ходим. Какво? Не, тук може да седнем просто. Окей. Айде, пак. Дългия път. Давай. Някой тук от лошите. Не. Все пак няколко пъти ги намираме. Годеката.
Am I disturbing you?
Monsieur de Richet, it seems you are everywhere. Was Mr. von Wollner able to help you?
Help me?
Yes, for your armillary sphere.
Oh, yes, that.
Louis, everything all right?
Yes. Excuse me, I was miles away.
Oh, while you're here, you wouldn't know who the last guest is, would you?
What do you mean?
I heard Sir Gregory speaking about it. A certain Al-Asif something or other.
Who? What?
Obviously not. It's not important, forget it.
No, hang on.
It doesn't matter, I'm telling you. We'll find out soon enough. I'm in a hurry right now. I'm waiting for someone. See you later, Louis.
Shit. I haven't time either. See you later.
Застой. Ага. Хайде, и сега... Хайде. Това венче не са го платил ли? Като сцена. Тук някой мaj дойде да наръга, усещам. Ето.
Louis. Perfect timing.
As luck would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
What? Okay.
Come closer, please. It's
Yes,
time
come they
we
don't
had a
closer.
little chat.
What's wrong, my lord? Tell me. What's with all the bodyguards?
Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road.
The wrong road?
Louis, Sarah has made her own choices of her own free will, and I would like for you to have the same chance. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory. About me, about Gregory, about the demons.
And it's true.
She's right. Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you.
I hope I've answered all your questions.
Какво? Не.
Come, I've something to show you.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh,
Без да иска
guessed
брат,
yet?
знак.
I've got an idea, but it might seem stupid.
Trust me.
Am I one? I mean, am I a demon?
Would you like that?
I must admit that the idea is appealing.
Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me, you are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Are you
what to say?
serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from? Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's
Have
absurd.
you never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body without knowing why?
No.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you,
What do you mean?
Louis. I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No, no.
Irreparable act.
No, it's not possible.
You are my son.
Зато и предполагах, че ще ми каже. Какво?
Well, well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns!
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid! Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay
Okay.
for it. You don't know what it's like. He's in your head. He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jack, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
Чакай. 4!
don't know the whole story. You ought to let me help you.
One more move and I'll shoot you down, you bastard.
Jack, you'll end up hurting yourself if you continue like this.
There's no one to save here anyway.
Аз
So,
да я
what are you
вържа
gonna
не
do
може.
now? You've just found out your true nature. What difference does it make?
Wait, Jack! If it weren't for me, you'd be dead by now. You've seen who I am, and this so-called revelation makes no difference. I'm not a slave to my birth, and I refuse to pretend to be a victim. I am Louis de Richet.
Do you really believe you've got enough strength to resist him?
I am who I am. Only our actions truly define us. And you can threaten me all you want. It won't make any difference.
Don't change, Louis.
Бях сигурен за
You're
слабостите му.
strong. I wasn't able to make it. You're just like him. You are already. You can't see it, or you don't want to see it, but it's already too late. In fact, I haven't got any choice.
You always have a choice. You know very well what will happen to you if you shoot me.
Аха.
You're going to be held
Това ще
accountable,
го убият.
and you will lose everything, starting with your freedom, and then your
Заради
head.
дъщеря му, който може да му в главата да му влезе.
Not about yourself, maybe, but what about your daughter?
Сега ще му
It would
влезе
be the same
в
for her,
главата.
would it?
Shut up!
Да.
Shut up!
She will be
Той всичко
alone
ще направи
in
за
a
нея.
world that you know is hostile. What will become of her?
Това беше добро решение.
That's true, but
Don't abandon her. Not a second time. It's your last chance, my friend. It's over.
Добре.
Come now, monsieur.
You know what I told you. Evil and good depend on you, and not on your nature.
Yes, it's true, and the same holds true for all of us.
Monsieur Peru, I am willing to overlook this latest scene. You can thank my son for that. I think, however, that you ought to take your leave for your good and ours, as well as that of your daughter.
Добре. Така сега. Are we the baddies?
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
Да, знам. Да кажем.
You can say that again.
For now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my son. You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon,
дай
I would
петля.
like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening to you deep inside, but which you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Now breathe.
It's a sound, very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is growing fainter, but I am here.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
Focus on one of them. Don't be afraid.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
Hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know
Yeah.
something in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
Hmm.
But it'd be a violation of their most intimate thoughts, wouldn't it?
To begin with, there's nothing obliging you to do it. You already had the ability without even knowing it. I just gave you the option of putting it into practice if you want. Moreover, it would be wrong to evoke morality here. Every species is different, Louis, and this is the way we are made. That's all there is to it. You are free to use this talent or not. And what's more, it will be up to you to decide what to do with the thoughts you read. That is where the values of right and wrong do come into play. There are also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourselves will know that you are spying and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy. But let's be clear. What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later if you want. Just join me in my study when you've finished.
Thoughts reading. You're now able to hear, така. Добре. Може да четеш мисли. Аха, едно есенция. Аха. Добре. Окей.
Let's see what Mortimer's thinking about.
He is thinking he might not have been clear enough with you. When I told you not to try to read into Gregory or our experienced demons, it also applied to me, of course.
You can hear me think?
Of course I can. I can sense you. For the moment, your mind shines like 1,000 lights because you haven't yet mastered the art of concealment from the psyches of others. So, I give you a weapon, and the first thing you do is try to shoot me with it? If my intentions were evil, you would already be at my mercy. So be very careful on whom you use the talent.
Няма да му се извиня. Кавал, духай.
All right. On that note, I'd better be going. I'm expected.
One more thing. If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother to steal you from me.
Аз предполагах, че този ни е баща. Но не, че тази
It's not
не
that I
е...
regret all these discussions, but
Mike.
I must hurry to the wharf.
Да. Чакай сега. От тук така. Къде е вратата? Вратата къде е? Ето я. Ето. Тичаме! Чакай малко. Пари. Чакай, че не съм едва майта.
A Byzant from the Byzantine Empire.
Браво,
Coin often used during the St. Louis era.
браво. Това беше яко. Харесва ми, че като намери такава монетка нова някаква, или може би по-рядка, и бам.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
О, добре. И споменава някаква, надявам се, истинска информация. Опа.
You shot her in cold blood.
О,
What is at stake here far outweighs our personal interests. I
Our
should...
personal interests. I'm talking about my sister's life. She was my other half.
Calm down, Emily. Calm down.
Louis, don't come near me.
I warned you what would happen if I found her.
да, не. Давай.
I was so hoping it wouldn't end like this. I'm fed up with all these deaths.
Чакай малко. Calculation, questioning, psychology. Psychology?
Emily, put the weapon down.
She has to pay for all the
Да,
harm she's
исках
done
да
to me.
върна.
Well, to be fair, we've all made mistakes. And look at her, Emily. She's paid for hers.
I'm all alone now.
Duchess, I am sorry for what happened. I didn't have any choice.
Are you? Shut your mouth. You had the choice, all right. You use people according to your own desires, without any scruples.
Excuse me, Duchess, but we're in the same line of business.
Shut it!
And as for Emma, she knew only too
No,
well.
Emily. Look at me. Emily.
What did you say? No, I'm not like her, and never will be.
You're not like her. Neither you nor Emma are like Sarah. Ever since you got here, you've always tried to help me. I trust you, Emily. And Emma would never have betrayed me either.
No, she wasn't like that. She was loyal. But why did Sarah betray Emma? Why?
Your sister was supposed to hide something, and no one was supposed to have been able to find it.
And she would never have talked, even under torture. So why get rid of her?
Unfortunately, Emily, the creatures who live here employ methods that no one can resist.
I was going to get her out of there, for God's sake. So what are you talking about? Don't tell me Emma died because of that book. I have to know. Anything but that damn book.
Emily, Mortimer's a demon! In the literal sense of the word.
What a...
Lord Mortimer has been around since the Third Crusade. He fiddles with his family records so he can keep maintaining his identity. I know it sounds crazy, but I swear on everything I hold dear, that's the truth.
What? But when did...
Louis, Do you realize what you are asking me to believe?
I know, but it's the truth, Emily.
How do you expect me to accept this? We are in the Golden Order precisely to fight against such beliefs.
Do you remember those deeds we found behind the chimney? They weren't fake. There's a reason why they're all signed by his same hand.
Demons.
In his study, he keeps the Mortimer family tree. They produced only boys, just one per generation since the Third Crusade. And they are all called William. He justifies his own existence, Emily.
Look, I'm going to believe you, but if you're taking me for a ride...
Unfortunately for us, it'd be impossible to even make up a story like that.
All right, I believe you.
Добре.
Thank him. You owe him your life.
I have always been very lucky to have him as my son.
О, я сега да видим. Я сега да
I
видим.
really thought my next breath would be my last.
Well, anything...
Чакай малко.
possible.
This is no time to be joking. Just help me climb aboard this boat, and let's get off of this cursed island.
No, I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you, until you've told me everything.
For crying out loud, what are you talking about? No, 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 not now, no. Make him not want to know.
I know everything.
No. I beg you, please trust me. He's manipulating you. We must leave.
Paris.
Can't you see he wants you? And he'll do anything to turn you against me.
Number 12 on Rue des Martyrs.
He had to pay for what he did to me. I panicked. There she was with the baby due. I thought it was the right time to touch it, but
Touch it? By disemboweling her and stealing me from her?
The girl was already condemned to die. He never leaves any witnesses behind. She meant nothing to him. And I absolutely had to find a way of stopping him.
Did you lost your mind or what? How did you stop him by stealing a baby?
He was multiplying. I had to do something. It took me years to pick up his trail again, Louis. From the second I took you in, I couldn't bear to be apart from you. I looked after you, fed you, raised you, like a mother.
You made me in your own image.
No, you're wrong. I devoted my whole life to teaching you to distinguish between right and wrong, so you would have the choice. You are not like him.
But you never told me.
I wanted to. I very nearly told you everything, at least a dozen times.
You didn't though, did you? Why?
I don't know, Louis.
Ah.
It was easier not to face up to it, not to stir it all up.
Don't judge me, Louis.
You were afraid of my reaction.
I wanted to tell you everything once you were old enough to understand. Forgive me. Louis, yes. I made mistakes in the past, but now I'm ready to...
Do you consider me a mistake?
No, not you. You are what I am most proud of in my whole life. You are good. You fight to do right. You are not like him.
Still, he is my father. Why did you steal me?
You don't want to know, believe me.
For once in your life, be honest. Why all this mess? Why do you have it in for him so much? Why?
Because I'm his daughter. I know what he's doing. I see he has his eye on you. He's hovering around you, tempting you.
Нали каза, че само мъжки...
For you. And if you don't live up to his expectations, he will cast you away.
Is that what happened to you?
I wasn't good enough for him. So he rejected me. He tried to initiate me, but it would seem I am unable to develop his talent. I can't withdraw my mind from my body.
I get it. The reason why you abducted me is because he didn't love you, isn't it?
He doesn't love anyone, Louis. Don't be taken in.
Да, тук няма сега дроп дет, нали? Не е това. По-добре това.
You are my mother. Whatever you've done, I can't take that away from you. It doesn't excuse everything, but in time we will find a way of putting it all behind us.
Oh, thank you, Louis. Thank you. I will never lie to you again. Come on. Let's go.
No, mother. I'm not going back with you. I can't.
What do you mean? Louis, you can't stay here.
Don't worry about me. I have to stay. I still have a lot to learn. But you go.
Louis!
I'll see you in Paris. Don't worry. Here. This is yours.
Don't forget, Louis. You've got the lance. You can beat him. If you hit him with it, he won't be able to escape from his mortal envelope, and he will die with it.
Така. О, нещо излъгал, обаче ние прочетахме мисълта, защото нямахме. Добре. Окей, 4. Както винаги се възползваме от тези си работи. Така. И... Следващия път ще го дигнем това. Ня, врачаре.
Rational and open. I spent my whole life swimming in lies. Emily, what a waste. I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again. I'm a demon. I age more slowly. I can mentally manipulate people. I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse. No, this is an advantage. I could get used to this pretty quickly, I think. Damn it, what a mess. Come on.
Можем да сме добри.
I'm
Или
still the same
не можем.
Demon or
Are we
not,
the baddies?
I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn. It's enough to drive you crazy. Everything I believed in, nothing holds true anymore. Pull yourself together, man. I need to find some answers. There's no way of being alone for a minute. Sir Gregory?
Good day, Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis. Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
How long has our family been in existence?
We have been here since the very beginning.
What do you mean, exactly?
Are you trying to get information from me?
No, not at all. I was just wondering why that particular question seemed to disturb you.
Let us not insist, then. You yourself weren't very convinced by the question, it seems.
Няма да му четем мислите, защото...
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit. When we first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
Okay.
Well, tell me then, are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
Okay.
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Что така? Yeah.
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy. And we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
Okay, family here.
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, She retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
But if your intention is not to dominate the human race, why not let them be master of their own destinies?
I perfectly understand this type of reaction from you, less from William. The main thing you're lacking is time. Man is transient, and one of his particularities is that he does not learn from the errors of his peers. He uses up an incredible amount of energy building and destroying whatever he himself has put into place. If we weren't here to help them, guide them, I sincerely believe that humanity would have become extinct by now. We are eternal, Louis. When we plan ahead, we do it for the long term.
Yes, I understand, but that's more like tyranny, isn't it?
Well, it's all a question of your point of view. From
That's
man's
okay.
point of view, I can understand how he would have that impression if ever he found out. But don't forget your true nature. From the demon's point of view, in other words, ours, letting man do as he thinks fit would equate to letting him race to his own demise.
But what about man's freedom to choose?
That is man's worst enemy, Louis. Imagine a creature that dies without reaching the age of adulthood. It remains a child. We have to help him, otherwise he will put himself in danger. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Are you suggesting he might be in danger?
Well, Louis, our father's patience is not limitless. If William ever does go too far, then yes, he will be in danger. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
Но защо... о боже ми. Добре, окей. Ами, тук ще сложим край на този епизод и ще се видим в следващия. До нови срещи!